look at this mouse. It looks stupid, right? Only a loser would use. Meet Michael Gazeshek, or as he's better known by his online alias, Shroud. A name synonymous with pinpoint precision and unparalleled skill in first-person shooters. Shroud has earned his legendary status through his professional gaming career playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Hey, keep it going! No, are you pissing me?
He's renowned for his unreal accuracy, earning the title of Human Aimbot, and would later become one of the world's most well-known Twitch live streamers.
You dumb piece of fucking shit.
One of Shroud's key sponsors is Logitech, a publicly traded computer peripheral company specialized in creating mice, keyboards, and webcams, but you already knew that part. Together, they've made Logitech's first ever signature mouse, the G303 Shroud Edition. But with such a steep price tag, one does wonder, is this mouse actually peak performance?
You're striving for peak performance.
Does it push you to be better?
Really pushing yourself to be better.
Does technology really impact how high you can climb?
Even the best technology impacts how high you can climb.
Or is it all merely a marketing ploy? I've always really liked the way Logitech packages their mice together. Everything is delivered in a sleek, minimalist box, proudly bearing Shroud's name and logo, with basic specs listed on the back. Opening the box, we're immediately greeted by the G303, and man, just look at this thing. I think it's the doofiest looking mouse. I mean, just look at it. Look at it. It's doofy. Accessories included are a USB Type-A to USB Type-C cable, a dongle extender, a 2.4 GHz wireless receiver, quick start guides, and a Logitech sticker. The first peculiar thing about this mouse wasn't the shape, but the mouse wheel. At first glance, it looks like your standard silicone mouse wheel. Whenever you flick the mouse wheel up and down, you're going to feel a vibration where your hand makes contact with the mouse. This probably won't be for everybody, but I really like it. It's almost like a haptic feel with the scroll wheel. The G303 has a very unique shape, obviously. And believe it or not, I find this mouse shape quite comfortable to use. The sides flare out slightly and come to a rounded point, making it easy to pinch and use with a claw grip. So if you're a claw gripper, you're safe. However, I've heard palm grippers complain about this mouse not fitting very well in their hands. So your mileage may vary. As for the finish, I think it's just right. It has a slight texture, but not too much, and I haven't experienced any issues with losing my grip or needing to readjust during gameplay. Overall, I'm very pleased with how this mouse feels in my hand and glides on my mouse pad. Something I liked more than I thought I would is the retractable magnetic sled for the dongle storage located on the back of the mouse. This is a welcomed addition since it allows the mouse skates to be much larger.
I like big PTFE skates and I cannot lie.
This is a solid move by Logitech. When there's more surface area making contact with your mouse pad, you'll have better handling of your mouse. This is a very clever idea. We have a total of 6 rebindable buttons. This includes 2 side buttons, 1 DPI selector button, and the mouse wheel button. The switches inside the mouse are Omrons, which, yeah, those aren't my favorite. I've had issues with these switches in the past, and other Logitech mice have had double clicking issues, but you know, here's a sound test, guys. Shroud's G303 features the old Logitech Hero sensor. Even though it's running previous gen hardware, it's still a 25.6 DPI sensor and 1K polling mouse. In my opinion, that's pretty much all you need to have a decent gaming experience. I imagine Logitech will probably upgrade the sensor and switches in an upcoming revision, but in case you're into the latest and greatest, this mouse is running previous gen Logitech hardware. I hate G-Hub. This software is absolute garbage. Do yourself a favor and follow these steps and you'll never have to boot it again using the mouse's onboard memory.
Step 1.
On the top right of the software, click on the drop-down menu. Left click and select Manage Profiles.
Step 2.
Left click on the desktop icon. Left click Add Profile for the selected app and name this profile.
Step 3.
Make any of the changes to the mouse, like button rebindings and DPI changes.
Step 4.
Go back to the software home screen and left click on the onboard memory button.
Step 5.
Left click on Profile 1 next to where it says Slot 1. Select the profile you just made from this list.
Step 6.
Uninstall G-Hub. You're welcome. Logitech's warranty is pretty standard. The mouse can be returned within 30 days of purchase if it was ordered directly through the Logitech website. They also provide a 2-year warranty and will either repair, replace, or refund you if the damages are within the guidelines of their warranty. Just from personal experience, I haven't had the greatest customer service from Logitech. In fact, I'd say I've had some of the worst experiences from them, but that's just my 2 cents. Listen, guys. I'm very conflicted about giving a recommendation to this mouse. A signature mouse may be a first for Logitech, but I've personally seen signature products in every hobby I've ever been involved with, and it's always the same. They take the most popular person they can find, pay them some money, slap their name on it, and end up selling more products because that person is highly regarded in that hobby. The part they usually don't tell you is for every sale of the product, that person usually receives a commission from the company for using their likeness to sell said product. And I don't mean to throw shade at Shroud. Like, seriously, he seems like a wholesome, decent dude, but his name just happens to be on the product we're talking about. This is a point of real conflict for me. Even though I know this product is priced up because Shroud's name is on it, I did enjoy using the mouse. I found the doofy shape very comfortable. It complemented my claw grip very well and sits naturally in my hand. However, the tech installed in the mouse is outdated by today's standards. If we were to compare this mouse to something like the G302, not the Lightspeed, not the Lightspeed variant, the older one that's still being sold, you'll see that the original G302 has all the same internals, but it's cheaper. And for what it's worth, the G302 is probably more expensive to manufacture because there are more mouse buttons and miscellaneous parts that have to be installed into it. The reason you're paying more for the G303 is because of the Shroud tax. Like, do you really think it's a coincidence that Logitech no longer sells a regular version of the G303 without Shroud's name on it? Of course it isn't. My best guess is they purposely discontinued that version so any fans of the G303 would have to buy a new signature variant and pay the Shroud tax to acquire it. It's all about getting as much money from us as possible. This mouse is not peak performance, but you'll still hit your headshots and it will act as a reliable gaming mouse. It will not help you push yourself to be better. Seeing as how this is old hardware, the best technology does not impact how high you can climb. The only way you can get better is with patience and practice. The only limitations are the ones you set on yourself, and this mouse is not worth $130. If you are a fan of the original G303, or you just really want to try this mouse, or you were going to get this mouse regardless of anything I said, please wait for it to go on sale and save yourself some money. It sells for about $100, which is a far more reasonable price than $130 MSRP. Thank you for watching. As always, I hope you learned something, and until next time, GG.